That's really convenient.
So he's like, oh, dirt, shit. Oh no. Okay. He'll teleport there and be like, all right. He'll have a little monologue and be like, all right, I am not.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's
Hello.
up?
Welcome back to our Tabletop Tavern. Tonight we have two new guests. If you would like to introduce yourselves.
Sure. Hi, I'm Caleb. I'm playing a character called Orly Mass. Yeah, you've heard it before. Ready to go. Let's have fun.
Hi, I'm Drew. I'm playing Molo, the short plague doctor of mysterious race.
I know.
If you would like to place yourselves, you are coming in from this cave. Not you two.
Where are we coming out of?
This cave.
Right.
You had just encountered with these intellect devourers.
Where are they?
They are the dice, yes.
Yeah,
You were the
you know what? You're right here.
Yeah, Lyra, the one who always leads from the
was
front.
leading
yeah.
the way.
Yeah, she was in front
No.
of us. She was the first one in the cave.
That was definitely not
You
it.
were.
You know what? I'm gonna make you be a front.
I'm fine with being in the front, but you were in front.
You guys are right here.
She'll be sitting in a seat.
Question: were we sneaking?
No. And they also noticed you. Like, obviously noticed you. Alright,
Wait,
so,
wasn't I way back in the hallway actually? At the corner, or was it the previous one?
pretty sure that was previous.
Pretty sure it was the previous one.
Last we left our heroes, they were still venturing into the caves near the Barranca in an attempt to find the eggs of the serpentine creatures as well as the body of Dravis, a golden dragon that they need to revive in order to save Hex's life.
Davis. It's Davis. I wrote it down.
Is it Davis? Okay,
It's Davis.
Davis. Sorry, Davis the Dravis. They spotted the eggs along with the body down at the bottom of the chasm, and venturing further down in an attempt to find the room safely, they encountered 4 intellect devourers, which is where we are starting. So I would like everybody to roll initiative.
They're drinking some tea in a cave. Except that tea is me. Mine is a 19.
19, Lyra. 11, Garrett.
18.
18. You had 11 as well.
18.
18. Okay. Between you two, who has the higher dex?
3.
I had plus 3.
No, between you two.
I got 2.
What's your score?
16.
Same.
Roll on.
Wait, are we tied?
12.
12.
Your dex?
Yeah,
This dex is a 15.
Okay, so.
I go before him.
Alright, so it will be.
Yeah, we still got bang, 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 bang. Yeah, you got 6
Nice. 0.
No, I mean
No.
like that's the big number.
Oh shit.
That man's got a -2.
Ooh.
I have a
Wow, okay.
Do you even look bro?
No, she does not.
Barely left him.
As a fox.
Yes.
Alright, so Debarra will.
She's bald.
Yeah, she went first. Debarra will. She can't really turn into a dragon here. She could, it would not be comfortable. The ceiling is only probably like 7 feet high.
She should be stealthy too.
Yeah, no. She is going to. Yeah, she extends her hand out as you see that radiant flame come from above down to the intellect devourer, who unfortunately dodges out of the way. And she's going to step there. And Harkon.
I'm going to use my bonus action to ignite my sword.
Alright.
And then I will go up and start making
Whacking.
attacks. Whack.
Go ahead and get that whack in.
Yes. First attack is a 23.
Definitely hits.
And the second
They're
attack
squishy.
is a 30.
Yeah. Let me check my notes. Yes.
Alright. So I'm not two-handed, so it's a D8 and 2d6.
Oh, while he's on that, happy 420, everybody.
So
That's why they were keeping
Yeah.
bro.
15 on the first hit.
15?
Yeah, 15 on the first hit, and then 19 on the second.
Alright. So, yeah, you all watch as Harkon, you run up and just, and it kind of stops for a moment before it falls into 4 separate pieces as you did an X cut across its entire body. It is very dead.
Yeah.
Alright. I believe that is Molo. You hear vaguely, well, what is your passive perception?
It would be 10 plus my wisdom modifier.
Perception.
Perception. 16. 16?
Okay. Yeah, you can hear what sounds like, it's kind of far away, but you can hear what sounds like battle of some sort. Plagues, needing flesh, spells being cast, whatnot.
Let's see something real quick.
Roll to see if I can.
Yeah, roll to see if I care to tell him.
You hear that?
What?
You'll fit right in. You'll fit right
Alright, is there you moving
I
towards it?
mean, move towards it, yeah.
Alright, would you like to dash?
No, I'm gonna stealth. Move stealthily.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow his lead and also just trying to
Okay, so
pucker
yeah.
behind.
Ooh, that's a nat 1.
You
Look at the
feel-
two trips and I bump into him.
You feel stealthy, we'll say that.
Cool.
As you're just
Garrett.
chest out.
Alright,
I am the shadows.
You have this little lantern attached to your belt, and while you're not doing a bad job of sneaking, you forgot to turn that off. Yeah, Gareth, it is your turn.
So you're just sneaking, and then we just say a light. Like,
It really is the stereotypical plague doctor just holding the lantern out in front of him.
just gonna move about right there, and I'm gonna cast spell.
Slow. Dex saves.
what's funny is
Wisdom save.
Wisdom saves. I don't think
with
they
a
have a
plague doctor
bonus for that.
mask, the eyes are most likely like tinted, and so you can't see your light, but you're just like, yeah, there we go. I have the shadows.
Well, that's a nat 20 for number 1. Number 2, nope. Number 3, 17.
No.
Alright, so number 2 and 3 fail. They are slowed.
Speed have -2 to AC.
They can only take an action or a bonus action on their turn. Alright.
No reactions.
-2 to AC?
Yeah, -2 to AC and Dex saves.
Yeah. Alright. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Dropping dice everywhere. So you said you were sneaking. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me,
Yeah.
Orlin.
Yes. Did stealth check for
Yes.
Dex plus 2. Dex plus 2, so 16?
Okay. You feel substantially more sneaky, that considering you have a beacon of light ahead of you that's providing a distraction.
Nice.
You don't say anything like a good person, but, you know, whatever.
Lyra, it is your turn. Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna cast.
I mean, rarely, but
I'm gonna cast
go ahead and
Greater
use.
Demon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Alright.
I'm gonna call out Zeru.
The Zeru was the Shadow Demon, correct?
He
Yes.
was. I
So,
brought the stat block up for you because he gets his own
you have the
initiative.
blood, right?
Yeah, I got a blood flask.
You do have a blood flask.
But also,
So you
it doesn't have a gold flask.
True. But for flavor, I'll say you take your blood flask and you sling it, causing some blood to fly out in front of you, land on the ground, and it starts to sizzle and it moves along and forms into a circle where you start to hear this cracking noise. No. But it's just creating a portal to hell, or the abyss rather. As the rocks fall from the center of the circle, you see this magmatic light coming from beneath as slowly crawling out, creepy, creaky, bone snapping, head tilting to the side, barely visible in this darkness, is a shadow demon.
I'm pretty sure he gets his own initiative I'm
For the
pretty sure.
purpose?
For the purposes of this, considering you know his name and have him essentially bound to you, I'll say you can control him and he goes right after you.
Actually, he can technically make a charisma save every turn at disadvantage, and also when he gets summoned.
He failed.
Well, actually, he doesn't make it at the end of his turn. He just obeys your commands for the hour.
But yeah, he's under your control for the moment.
He does have his own initiative, and he'll just go up.
Yes. To make things.
Everything else, damn it.
Yeah, because that makes life so much easier than having to keep track of their initiative.
Yeah, close enough. I mean, you can summon.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm a bonus action to the
Does anyone have a spare piece of
back. Which I'm also gonna use to start.
Okay.
No, some other
I
stuff.
totally wanted to stealth.
Excuse me.
That's probably decent.
Would you like a character view?
And I'm gonna command him to go and strike down those things.
Okay, go ahead. So at the end of your turn, he goes. So what is it? What is with Zeru? What was his name?
You name it.
Zeru. You act like I don't just pull these names out of my ass.
I mean, you gotta remember.
With Zeru, yes, it is now with Zeru's turn.
Before I strike them down, I will ask each individual what his name
Alright, he's got.
As they can-
You're gonna ask the intellect devourer what their names are.
is. Yeah, because I'm kicking ass and writing names.
And he will use his claws.
Alright. So he's going to attempt to tear into this intellect devourer.
Yep.
There we go.
That's a +5.
But yeah, you need to look at this now.
Yeah, Harkon and Gareth, you just see this fucking demonic looking thing like crawl out of the ground.
We gotta get that.
Alright.
To be fair, you did see Lyra summon it. So
He did this.
he did miss. So yeah, he and just tries to like leap at it, but the intellect devourer is faster than he thought, so it leaps to the side.
Wait, what?
Is that all he can do?
I'm pretty sure he
Is
has.
that all I can do?
Yeah. That's all he
Okay.
I'll take that.
Intellect devourer.
I was paying attention.
Number 1 is going to go for you, Harkon.
It's pretty hard to
what's
see him
yours?
in all fairness. He's made a couple changes.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have eyes, so, you know.
Maybe when in a dark cave and he looks like that.
Okay. So yes.
Yeah, I think we gotta kill it.
1 is going to go for you, you, Harkon. 2 is going to... 2 and 3 are going to team up on the shadow.
It's at the end of each of his turns. He's
He fails.
Yes.
Keep trying to flank him.
Yes.
We can't really move that
Alright. So, on you, Harkon. Miss with his claws as it just scrapes against your armor. And then it is going to. You hear as this sort of like vibration, like a tuning fork in the air, and you kind of like start to blink as your spots appear in your vision. I need you to make an intelligence saving.
Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of blink and shake your head as the feeling fades.
And I'm just like,
That's where I'll be going.
it's vibrating.
Alright, so I'm guessing a 7 misses the Shadow Demon. Although a 23 probably hits.
I have no actual. He's got 15.
So yes.
Jesus.
God damn. That's not particularly strong. That's the RC. But it's something that can take damage.
So he takes 9 slashing damage, and he needs to make 2 intelligence saving throws.
Yeah. Does an 8 do it?
No.
What about?
Well, hold on. Is his intelligence,
It's a plus 2.
is it 14 or lower?
It is 14.
Let me double
She
check.
said he took 9 damage.
9 slashing damage. Yes.
I told you I was gonna do something stupid.
You should probably tell us that
Nah.
You know now.
we know now.
So he takes 3 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
And his intelligence.
Yeah. So you watch as these intellect devourers, one of them slashes into him, and they both sort of seem to just like vibrate slightly as the intellect devourer or the shadow demon kind of backs up. You see it blink and shake its head before it just goes limp, just sitting there, like mouth hanging open, eyes blank.
He's now ravenous.
He is now at 0 intelligence. He is stunned.
That's fantastic. Died in 0.
You'll see. Alright, so that is the end of their turn. We are back to the top of Tabara. She's going to run up here next to you and slash at this one with her dagger. That's a nat 20 and another hit.
So many.
Oh, almost. It is not looking happy.
I assume so.
Yeah. That is her turn though. It is your turn, Parkon.
Alright,
You watch as she runs up and sort of like does a small jump and drives it down into the top of the brain as it and tries to back away from her.
I guess I'll try to, while maneuvering, I'll maneuver to this here, make my first attack against number 1.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Yeah. You don't need to roll damage. It was at 1.
And then
You can take it off.
with my second attack, I'll hit that one.
All right.
A 27.
27 definitely hits.
And then I will use. Which hasn't hit yet, so I'll use a level. I'll use a level 2 spell.
All right.
Is it fiend or undead?
I believe it's monstrosity or aberration. Let me double check. It is an aberration.
I'll use a favorite foe charge as well.
Okay.
broken dice is a 1. And you roll it.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 23, 29.
Okay, so as the flaming blade becomes a light with divine energy, you slam it down into the creature. As the blade impacts, you barely even slice through as the divine energy just scatters it against this back wall. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
I will bonus action to shield. Bonus action to
Activate your shield?
Activate the shield.
Okay. So you release the shield as it starts floating around you of its own volition.
Yes.
Gotcha. That's it?
Yes.
Molo.
How far away are we now?
You sound like you're pretty close.
Do I still think I'm
Probably.
stealthy?
Make a perception check, I guess.
Oh shit. Hold on, my turn.
Let's see. 9 plus 6, so 15.
Yeah, I'll say you're kind of like sneaking. You're like, man, I'm so good at this. This cave is weirdly bright. And
So-
you kind of look around like, stop. Son. And you, I will say if you want to attempt to re-stealth, you may.
Okay, so I'm going to put out the lantern,
Yes.
and I'm going to pull out a vial and use my infused item of invisibility.
Invisibility.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So,
So you just. All right.
and then keep moving forward.
Gotcha. So yes, make stealth with advantage.
That's 5. That is much better. That is a 14.
14. All right. Yeah. You feel more confident now without the light.
The light and being
yes.
literally invisible.
All right. You should get there probably next round.
Okay.
Gareth, it is your turn.
Alright. Bang, bang. Just gonna look at it like, for a brain creature, you got a smooth ass brain.
Thank
Which
you,
is my
your
brain.
Do they have to be able to understand you?
No.
Okay.
You just have to hear you.
And that is a wisdom save.
Yes.
I hope it fails. Oh. 19. Yeah. I love fish smell great. Yeah, you see as it just.
Alright, that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else.
So
Alright.
many skill, man.
You can maintain yourself if you wish. You just follow along with him. You should get there next round.
Can I take an action to drink an elixir?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna drink the elixir of swiftness that I might have had on my person. Is that right?
That's what I rolled those
Okay.
before I. So
Should I do that real quick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That'd be perfect.
That seems like a good fairway.
Yeah.
I'll wait
So
till next turn, maybe we can try it then. After I roll real quick.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and roll it.
yeah.
Right now.
So you
Okay.
should have 3
It's not a D4.
d6. It's a d6.
Is it D6? Okay,
Yeah.
that's you're right. It is D6. I was about to say. 'Cause I haven't rolled those.
Alright. Since you technically would have had these prepared, I'll say you can do it this round.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink the elixir of swiftness, which.
You roll the d6 and it determines which one you get.
Gotcha, that's what I thought.
So you got boldness.
Boldness.
Sorry guys, working with new classes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Roll it again.
Alright.
Transformation.
Okay.
And one more time. You
Yep.
get a 2 with swiftness. No. Boldness again.
That's fine.
Bulbous and what?
Transformation.
Also, what is bulbous? That's not
Boldness. The drinker can roll a
Boldness.
d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw, then make clicks
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think that's to represent you don't really have like a mastery over your craft. You're kind of just learning about interactions between different chemicals.
If you want, you can pick a figure.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you drink. If you would like to drink one of those, you may.
Yes, I'm gonna just go ahead and drink one of the boldness to get ready for this.
Gotcha. All right. And you maintain your path. Lyra.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And you're in the dark.
I know. Yeah. We are in fact
Suddenly, the roof goes away and the sun is here.
the lowest is a 15 and the next is 25.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Okay, sweet.
Tell me
I had the idea the other day of who instead of their own trash class, it's like they summon values and children.
It's just a song.
Also, I feel like that does more damage. The soul knife just has other things it does.
Just spawns. Bigger than that.
That's gonna be.
Yeah, it's just soul
More
knife.
God is soul knife.
That's 25 first.
25? Oh, yeah. That thing is haste now.
Okay, we're gonna also use our
And we're actually gonna keep getting killed by before we
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
Okay.
It's all about making an entrance.
There's a demon, you know, we got to
Do you have a
get
plan to make an entrance?
I mean, I do.
Oh. Probably not very stealthy.
Well, you do realize everything else in the room that was trying to kill you is dead.
Yeah, but I'm trying to stealth. Get them behind.
Alright, so they're all dead. I'll say, at this point, since combat has ended,
Let me look up something.
Do we kill this?
No. That's Darren. He's okay. He's just really dumb right now. you can go.
Oh no, distance. Yeah, I was gonna distance.
Since when do you have a demon?
you see
When do you
it
have
stays
a
there
demon?
for about
What demon?
20 more seconds before.
The demon that was
Before he shows up.
Sure, you're not just seeing things.
here. Gareth saw the demon too. When were you going to tell us you had a demon?
What are you talking about? Let's just get to him. He's fine.
Is he a demon?
No, he's a shadow demon.
Same thing.
What?
I'm gonna stop you and I'm gonna perception check real quick so we see what's going on.
I'll say growing closer you can hear them speaking. They're not
Okay.
really trying to be quiet.
Then I'm gonna stop you.
Okay.
And out of nowhere, you're gonna see a vial floating, and you're gonna recognize it's one of mine. I'm gonna go drink this. Gaseous
Oh
form.
god.
What's it do?
Gaseous form.
Yeah,
You've just learned
You
your first
transform a willing creature you touch, along with everything it's wearing and carrying, into a misty cloud for the duration.
you cannot speak.
And I have
You
you
learned your first lesson.
move
Don't
forward.
drink anything he gives you.
Move forward. I have a plan.
No.
And you move
I'm just
forward.
gonna hover slowly.
You gotta drink
And then
potion before-
I move up behind him
Oh,
and
this
kind of
is-
drop invisibility, but make myself kind of look like hard to see through the gaseous mist. And like, fools! Who dares disturb the arcades?
I'm gonna detect magic.
Make a performance check. Hold on. Make a performance check.
Wait, need help?
I'm helping, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Be
Age.
sure, yeah.
I was thinking about doing this the whole drive over here.
Oh shit.
Alright.
That's a 10 plus performance. That is
You don't roll or anything.
0.
Just-
Cool, just helps me out with the bonus.
yes.
Oh, so what else?
With
do I-
advantage.
With advantage, okay.
Yes.
Because I have a 0 in performance. That's a 10.
Okay. So as you're having this conversation about the demon, you suddenly hear this voice that tries to sound like it's booming. But it's coming from what is quite obviously a small vocal, like, voice box. You
very
turn
short
and you
man.
see this sort of amorphous wind-like figure of what appears to be an elven man, and through it you can see like a pointed hat, like a beak mask, and like dark robes of what looks to be a smaller creature that's sort of obstructed by it, but like you can still clearly see him.
So roll to intimidate.
No.
No.
Not with a 10.
I'm gonna wave my arms out like this. Like.
Do you want to take care of that, Harkon?
I am gonna detect magic.
Where are the weird?
Yeah.
How dare you!
Alright,
I am Molo the Magnificent! Fear me!
What's going on?
There are so many weird people in this cave.
I really thought we wouldn't find anyone.
What happened to the
down
other
here.
guy?
After the awkward like conversation between all of you, he just walks through you, taps you to end the spell, and I go, "Okay, show's over."
I feel heavy. But actually, though, I do want to know what kinds of magic I'm picking up off of you guys.
Well, he was transmutation, like completely for a moment there.
Yep.
Now,
Now he's, I don't know.
give me your magic schools, your magic items, bro.
Do you have magic items?
I actually was robbed recently and carry much about nothing. I kept all my money. That's the best part. But that's because I had it in my shoe.
You know what? I was gonna say you can get some magical items, but I like this story more.
So
I didn't want to take his shoes.
I'm here because I actually can make things fairly well, but I'm just here with this guy. He keeps on giving me interesting ideas.
Let's see.
And elixirs.
Wait, why doesn't it say what magic is?
What?
The items that I have.
What is the item?
Gem of Seeing.
Does that give you like true sight or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be abjuration.
Yeah.
Abjuration. Let me just rattle them off real quick then.
Here's a list of what schools I don't have.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, right.
You see shit all over me.
Alright,
But
you're
yeah.
Rain, though. You're Rain.
He's covered in trinkets and bottles.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Supreme. I appreciate that.
Oh, we have a person walking.
Apparently,
Hold
yeah.
up. Hold up. Is he telling us to hydrate?
No.
You still ain't put that back on there?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I asked first.
Shit.
What if I ask third?
I don't think that counts.
But like, that's two people that's gonna use
I'll ask.
Is
the big
this
part.
your cave?
Yes. Deception.
I'm gonna believe you.
one. I'll do an
I'm
insight
just
check.
gonna choose to believe.
Okay.
I'll hire him.
Oh,
Yeah, deception, this is not just
yeah, it's a 10.
Show us around.
Mine's a 12. I actually, I'm like, he's alive. The guy who has +1 on charisma is like,
Okay,
he's alive.
let's just get over it. So you see, there's a taller elf-looking woman there, long, brown, dark black hair that's pulled up into a very nice ponytail, a very nice green dress.
We have two women in the party
Hello, this is rather strange. Why are you in our caves?
It's your cave. It's his cave.
No, this is not.
It's clearly his
Research
cave.
purposes.
Is it arcane?
What are you researching?
None of your
Have you
business.
seen a dead
That's what I'm
dragon
trying to figure out.
anywhere? Like dragon bones or something? Maybe golden scales?
No.
So that's a weird research topic.
I feel like you would know.
I'm usually looking.
I'll roll
for
another deception
rocks,
check.
That's I will roll.
mushrooms, and plants.
Nope.
And,
Why do I keep rolling 10s?
oh,
It's
plants.
better than the 8 I just rolled.
Really?
Can you speak? I don't believe it.
That's a 9.
I mean,
I
I
believe
think,
you.
but they speak to me. But
I'm the guy that lives here, not see.
How would you not know where the dead dragons are?
Them two can't seem to understand that.
Harkon,
You
are
talking
you
about
picking
us?
up on another woman?
What?
he apparently speaks to plants.
Oh, that's not a
He's
woman. I was
lying.
describing them to debar.
It's impossible.
I was describing
The
debar.
bar.
I don't know. I feel like I
I'm
hear
pretty sure they're
plants
both male.
sometimes.
Do you have access to make? Are you both dudes?
Yeah, we're both dudes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Answer
I had a really
Wait.
great knapsack filled with
I
some
was
Laura's the
describing.
other
and
woman.
honestly,
Damn.
Yes.
I got my ass kicked.
Oh.
And then I kind of went to the town and I needed this.
Look,
Yeah, I kind of like him.
The dragon is mine. I found it.
He's funny. He was funny. That
Look,
little
we
skit
just
you
met.
tried.
The gold dragon, or was there another?
Was there a gold dragon?
And I was like, you there. I want you to try to do that thing you did again. Except I'm going to help you to make the smoke, and then I feel like
How does he know it wasn't me?
you didn't have very much power. So if I cast something that I picked up recently called thaumaturgy, you'll sound very louder. And you'll be better.
So the dragon is mine. Back off.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm very confused.
I'll be honest with you.
I just could use one of the claws.
I understand.
Yeah. Where?
Okay, here's the issue. That dragon is
We
an
need to
ally.
bring it back to life.
Yes, that dragon needs to come back to life.
Can I still take one of the claws?
Yeah. How much of it do you need to bring that to life?
As much of it
And
as
maybe
we
one
can
of the
have.
wings.
Well, with
Whatever hasn't been eaten.
Does it need to keep flying? And will it attach to that?
I'm pretty sure the spell he casts can rejuvenate parts.
But we should keep as many parts.
I don't know what writing in the book was. I don't know what it was.
There's the
So, like,
life,
how
the life
little
of a
the
young
parts
woman.
do
in-
you need? Because we can make way more supplies out
What were you
Probably
saying?
I'm not comfortable with this conversation.
Yeah,
You know,
they're kind of already wearing
actually,
parts.
that's not a bad idea.
Oh yes, that's right. They're wearing my son.
No, we're wearing
No,
We're
no,
not
no,
wearing
the
your
other
son.
one.
Not
Oh, is it not? Okay, that's comforting.
Yeah,
It's
not-
only just one of
We
my-
never.
Molo
we
is
never-
just writing shit
we
down
never
now.
used his son's hide for
Wait,
anything. We still have
Yeah.
it.
What parts
I
of the
thought we were
dragon
going
are
to use
y'all
to
looking
resurrect
for?
it. We're going to use this little
Technically, I was
knuckle
looking for all
bone
of it.
and his hide.
But
Yeah, that's kind of what
We
we're
have
looking for.
I have
They-
some
we-
part of
they-
the dragon.
they-
Maybe not the scales.
I'm
I mean,
putting
like
it
the
out of my mind for now.
claws
Makes
or
the job
wings
easier.
or teeth.
I could
Do
take
that.
a look at it
Oh,
and tell you
yeah,
what
do
it
you
is.
still have that?
Do you have the secrets to the
Dragon
dragon's
that's-
power?
It's fine.
No.
So you have
Keep in
nothing
mind
that
this.
interests me.
No.
Right, so...
I'm like halfway pulling out a big thing of green dragon scales.
No, I feel bad.
Putting it back.
She'll just like
Dismiss it. I was like,
just kind of like walk up and do like the hug around your ribs thing, put her head in your chest.
So, I'm Lyra.
So
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Olimas. Hello. Lyra.
Garrett.
Oh, Garrett. Nice to meet you.
I'm Harkon.
And from Aspen,
Molo.
nice to meet you.
Hello, I'm
He's nice.
Dabaro.
I'll trust you on that.
Yes, you didn't seem to like us. Nice to meet you, Devaro.
Well, you were talking about scavenging the body of a dragon.
It's dead, right?
it's not gonna need it anymore.
Well, I mean, he might in a
Would
bit.
you be comfortable with me discussing harvesting the body of a dead elf? Around
Well,
you?
if for its purpose and place and price, yeah, I mean, it works.
Okay.
Anything to
That's-
pursue science.
I can respect that. No,
I guess I could
I guess to be fair,
See
they
that.
are.
Gareth,
being...
don't you have an ability to
Useful.
ensure people are being honest?
You can do that?
I don't think he's a good liar anyway. I don't think he can.
Wait,
Hmm.
They've been lying half the time anyway.
Alright,
sounds like they'll fit right in.
you're
What do you mean?
near to my home,
You have any of those mints?
and
What?
I
No,
cannot
none
have
left?
I don't.
You ran out?
those that are untrustworthy near my home. I'm sure you understand.
Right,
I guess keep bringing these ones in.
I'm not actually sure.
Not my problem.
Oh my god. Alright, it seems that you're very attached to this dragon, but it's also apparently on your property. I could buy the dragon?
Is this your house?
This is not technically my property, it is our property. And we are
Sorry,
very
there's like a
pro-
couple hundred dragons.
we are
out there.
very protective of our property. And as she says protective, she does a long blink, and as they open, you see these green and golden, brilliant, flaming dragon eyes.
She makes no attempt to hide that at all.
She just blinks. It's a very subtle. She blinks and stare, like gives you a hard stare for a moment, and then blinks again, and they're back to normal.
You see, like, the lenses of Molo's goggles flash, and he just goes, fine.
I noticed because I've read about that before, and I get quite nervous. And,
Also,
should we go?
all of the giggling is not Molo. That is me. I can't help but be a giggly guy.
I don't think Molo has ever once laughed.
Nope, never once. We should probably go. That seems unfortunate, maybe.
We will stay. Finders keepers. But we will not get in the way.
Harkon will put a big hearty, well, not big hearty, but a hand that has a nice strengthy grip to it on his shoulder.
On whose shoulder?
Yours.
I back away as soon as you reach me.
Yeah.
Molo don't like to be touched.
How tall are you?
I'm like under 3 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am 6'2", so I have to.
You'd
If
have
you
to
had
like
to
actually.
guess-
If you had to guess, he's probably a gnome or halfling.
I'll just be like,
If you had to guess.
try to like grab your head.
Yeah, I'm like, stop it!
Give you a
Look
pat.
here, mister!
I'll just be like, give a little pat on the head and be like,
He moves away as soon as you try to reach for him.
No touch.
No touch.
how tall are you?
Oh, I'm only about 4'11", so like on the.
Oh
cusp
my
of
god,
height.
that's short for you.
Yeah, I know that's the. He's a very short elf for a high elf. In
wait,
fact, he is.
He's a low elf.
People
I'll
mistaking you for Wood Elf all the time.
No,
I'll kind of put
The
some of my
problem-
weight on your shoulder. Just be like,
I don't feel like that's respectful.
now.
You're being very friendly. Are you on drugs again?
I lean to you and I go, this could be beneficial to us.
What are you talking about?
Right, well, there are eggs that are about to hatch, and they will probably kill more dragons.
I'm leaning on him and
We
be
should
like,
probably go take care of that.
Dragon
now,
eggs.
friend.
No, not dragon eggs, serpent eggs.
That maybe
Why would I need it? Are you talking about those pills?
No.
No, I don't think so. As he's still leaning on you.
Oh,
No.
by the way,
And I'm just
I
like
don't
slowly
know,
leaning down
did
from
you
the weight
describe
of
your
it.
characters?
Oh yes. You first.
Yeah, basically pretty obvious from what I've said at the beginning. Stereotypical plague doctor, the mask, the hat, the overcoat, the Victorian outfit underneath. No clear sign whatsoever of what race he is. Everything is covered. Hands, eyes, mouth. There's no sign of hair. There's no sign of tail if there was one. Nothing.
And
So
he's
you-
just describing what.
So just a
Plague
short little
is.
plague doctor.
I have a character who's like a human, but he's undead human, and he wears the same plague doctor outfits. And he's a wizard. He's a necromancer.
I mean, that's what I love is that like
If you get your homunculus, there'll be 3 of you.
he is still part of my known infusions, and he is
Just
adorable.
getting smaller.
My character is like a short high elf, so like he's always been the shortest of his family and of his city and of it feels like his country. And he,
Which, considering you're from the Ingram Empire, is saying something, considering that's where gnomes and dwarves are from.
How
So-
tall did you say you were? 2?
about 4'11".
Oh no! So I have to really.
So like I've always gotten along with dwarves and other races, kind of because of that, but I still kept a haughtiness about myself, superiority to all the lessers and the nons and the wannabes. And I can back that up because I had an incredible education, but I also have done fuck all with it. And continue to do fuck all with it. And will kind of show that because I have nice clothes, but they're dirty. There's like a black robe with a really nice orange silk interior, which with like a little bit of purple gall on it.
Orange.
It is such a nice color. And I just, it's hard to find, you know?
I know. You know how much this dress costs?
No, how much?
It was fucking stupid. It was like 2,000.
What's a steal? High quality fabric? So nice. Oh, yeah, no, it's these ruined, honestly. Like, this dirt right there, that's fucking dumb.
You know, really cool deal.
I just kind of
I
find you
hear
gross.
you, and I just take a vial and splash it on you, and it cleans it all up immediately.
Oh, nice.
No prestidigitation. or as we call it in Artificer, Tide.
Not sponsored.
Maybe.
Call us
So-
Tide.
Like a pleasant friend.
Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe for some. For others, not always. I've met some unpleasantness with other fellows.
I've tended to take a liking to this one.
That's
That
rather
one-
unusual.
that one too.
Are you sure you're feeling alright?
Of course.
Yeah, half elf
Did,
fighting.
did you see that entrance they made?
You didn't try him, did you?
Yeah, you try on.
That's one
Yeah.
of my
What type of elf?
Molo has gotten bored and has turned to go back to the dragon
But don't,
corpse.
that's not a
Okay, so I should clarify, you
They're gonna spill the
did not reach it. You
yeah, so
were
very,
basically
you're
there's
behind
a large
very
vertical tube essentially that you came out onto a ledge and you looked down and at the bottom you could see there were what looked like almost like giant fish eggs, and in the center was the body of like a
okay.
half-eaten golden dragon.
So we found the pit.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
There are so many
you were
elves
trying to
in
find a
those
way
things.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Molo heads in the
Depends
direction
where you're
he
at.
thought would be the way down.
suspiciously that I was,
Basically, if anyone noticed, Molo just turned and left.
Yeah,
I'm
Garrett
talking now.
definitely.
I'm talking Orly.
some
Also,
black
her
dyed,
eyes,
green studded leather.
Oh,
just to
sorry.
give a more
is like a
detailed-
dress that fades from gray to burnt orange, and then I have a hat that's also gray with a band that's burnt orange.
just to add the detail of her eyes, they are
Just pick that
orange, like dark orange,
two
almost like
sessions ago.
opalescent. Not opalescent. There's another word. Amber. Almost like amber, and they are glowing.
Worth
Not enough to where they're obviously glowing, but glowing in the sense of maybe they're reflecting light, maybe they're glowing on their own. It's a little discomforting.
You talking about the red eyes?
They're amber.
Harkon's eyes, they don't glow,
Yeah.
but they have a canine yellow to them.
I got brown eyes.
So you were describing your outfit, and then do you guys want to describe your characters?
I'm not good at describing them, but that's what
Okay.
Oh, nice. All right.
long slick black,
You
black
want
hair,
to show the
red
people?
jacket, green dragon scale, breastplate,
That
Rapier.
quality though.
regular black pants.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
something.
Very nice red jacket.
I like to keep it maintained.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt everyone describing themselves, but since you two seem to be
You
just
have something.
chatting.
Sorry.
You've got something to look at, but Harkon is a gruff person, very, not very. He's 6'2", but he's very muscular. Very, instead of bulky, he's very fit. He's very cut, like if you can imagine Captain America, like going through the super soldier.
And if you want a picture of Debar for reference, there's in the
more orange going on. That was my first.
Yeah. Takes a while. It's like,
Citizens of the World
I never.
And so
on
his
their Discord.
I just-
his armor is a blackened leather with a red interior that is very, very well made and magically reinforced. He wears a kind of a fur cape, and he has a shield that is currently kind of like spiraling around him, and the sword that is of elven made. It is very blackened, with golden hilt and golden studs on the hilt.
Molo. I think you recognize the sword. Were you there? You might have been there.
I don't remember a sword if we're talking about the last campaign.
From Avernus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patch made a sword.
Dude, I miss Jeffrey.
And so
This Dante.
it
This
is
is a great character. Play this cat.
basically he has a full beard that is very very luscious, and he tries to keep well combed, but it is just like in battle, it gets very messy.
Okay.
Like a wind-blown hair, kind of like what I have now.
But yeah, as you two were chit-chatting about like orange, Molo got bored and walked away.
Well, it was
You
like
have that
six
golden
more nice
violin,
clothes.
You have that golden violin, don't you?
Jack.
No.
Now that sounds familiar.
No, they broke it. They broke it.
No, weren't you giving
Oh, he
golden
also
violin?
has a tattoo on his
The-
Oh, you had the
Violin
golden
of Illusion?
violin, then it
No,
went to
no,
Jack.
Say it's
not,
left eye.
not,
Oh, different.
And it's pure
yeah.
white.
Was
Didn't
it
you
the
have a
one
golden
with
violin?
the Fae in it?
I got a Violent Illusions. It wasn't gold, I think.
Pure white.
I couldn't remember. I
When
don't think it
was
was.
this?
I don't think.
I think
it
you've
was
encountered
Fae.
it. That's what happened. Anyways, sorry. Continue.
Hey, your friend just.
Oh no!
Does he do well or not?
He comes on a little bit rough, but
All right.
he knows a lot.
I like
so
his
I've got to stick with him.
idea,
honestly.
and Navarra just walks down after.
Yeah, I think I'm going with her.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was. Are we?
We're all heading the same way. At
Yeah.
this
Oh,
point.
okay.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just kind of like stick in the middle in between, trying to figure out whether to stay with y'all or to go up to the
just
front.
Keep chatting about dresses.
Yeah,
and
well,
stuff.
I'll kind of edge you on and kind of like.
Lovely short. Looks like a giant
Yes.
Yeah. Was it?
Is it nearby?
sword. Yes, it's in the village with all the dragons.
Shit, I missed
It's really expensive.
We haven't seen it. We came from the opposite
Yeah,
direction.
I just assume I missed.
Yeah.
Some guy named Nigel runs the place. Nice guy.
Okay.
Smash there.
You walked back the way you came, or?
No, we basically. So I have a sense of
They
the way
came up
down.
from that tunnel.
Yeah, and heading that way.
Well, you felt like the other way you were going originally was.
Yeah. So
Back.
okay. So yeah, I'm heading where I believe leads to the Gold Dragon corpse. Yeah.
Alright.
I gotta follow.
I assume everyone is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all basically gonna work together. Then, it sounds
He
like.
sighs to
Gareth
himself a
Lyra just
little,
wanna
but
stay
you
in
know,
this
whatever.
room with
He's-
the dead.
No, no,
You're
I'm
used to
chatting
this.
with him.
Yeah,
You've been tagging along for so long.
I'm always like, what do you? Oh, sorry, I've got.
Yeah, he's
I'll
like-
just be at the back of the line.
He's like, oh, sorry, gotta go, and then we're all walking the same way.
Yeah.
It's that
So who
awkward-
is leading?
Sweet.
Okay, make a survival check.
Oh, no.
I will make this one.
Do I have advantage since
You
it's
don't know
caves
where we're going.
and my
I
race?
can still make a survival check.
No, because these are weird caves.
Okay. 16 plus. Survival. 1, so 17.
17? Okay.
Did you just say you rolled a 1 and got 17?
No, no. Plus
Oh.
one.
16 plus
No,
1.
that's him. Like actually.
Yes, I have a plus 17.
So, along with assistance from this tall, bearded guy,
I got a 30.
who was
Jesus Christ!
who was weirdly friendly, he's just occasionally over your shoulders like, if you see this strip means that it actually goes down, and like just does that occasionally. But eventually you do come out to the large pit once more, but you are now much closer.
Okay. So how far down is
I'm
it?
cautious, but
Probably at this point, 100 feet.
100 feet, jeez.
Yeah, because originally above it was like, I think I said it was 500 or 600
Okay.
from the top of where you were. 300? Okay.
How long does this work?
Because I know it was still within reach of dimension door.
Yeah.
I'm taking a different approach to my tenants.
Okay.
Can we see the bottom?
So
Still?
I grip the edges of my coat and I jump off and start floating down. Cloak of the bat.
You may want to reconsider.
Okay.
As you've seen these creatures before,
Okay, never mind.
yeah, you can see there's a very larger than an adult dragon. This serpentine creature, like almost clear translucent skin to where you can see the muscle and organs beneath. Large fish snake-like head, and it is currently curled up in the center of the chamber around a large crystalline structure.
That would have been good to know before I jumped.
Yeah. Well, too late.
Hey, I have 40-foot flight. I can just go.
But no, you don't, because that was there.
I look down, like you see the beak peer down. That could be a problem.
What's a problem?
That.
You see it?
Just pointing at it.
It's the one you saw previously when you looked down there before.
Is it moving around?
Currently, no, it is curled up around a large crystal, and it seems to be not moving.
Is that?
See the dragon?
Yeah, you see the dragon.
Is that what
it is
was-
like half eaten, missing a large chunk of its like chest and stomach area, but it seems to be intact for the most part. The head is missing.
Is it close to the serpent?
Relatively, maybe within like 40, 50 feet.
We need that. So we need to get that.
I don't think he's been down there by himself.
I'm not down there.
It's
you didn't see
been-
it?
No.
Yeah.
He just
I figured I would tell him that before because he.
Oh, okay.
probably-
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I mean,
he jumped 10 feet and then just
I'm known for leaping before looking, but if
Yeah.
you want to be kind to me.
So
Let's see.
is that what's its face?
Turn down on the YouTube page, like the actual Volume 1 YouTube video, down a little bit.
Damn. This says a creature of your choice you can see within range, and I'm like, oh, I can. If I can see it, I can do it. No, it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
I mean,
So we're going down there, right?
I mean, we're gonna have to deal with it one way or another. Do I see any other like entrances down there that would get us closer?
There are a few caves we make. A survival intelligence?
No.
Make a survival intelligence check.
Okay. That is. Ooh. That is a 19.
19. Judging, you sort of like mapping it out in your mind of possible ways they could go intertwine. It should be possible.
So yeah, Molo's just looking down there and is like, well, we can go another way and try and get closer, or we could just jump down on top of it. That would be a nice surprise.
We can hold it in
How
the
high-
woods.
how high is it?
It's about 100 feet down
It's
from
also quite the leap.
That is.
Well, it would be like
It's-
go with swords
The chamber
first.
is large enough for me to fly in.
I really want to jump down there.
Me neither. I was just thinking if we are going to it.
Alright,
know,
you
go all
guys,
the way.
you guys do whatever you want. Me and
Yeah.
Debar will just go down there. Beat its ass.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Well, Dubai, what do you think we should do?
I was just saying this chamber is large enough for me to fly in. Should that be useful information for any of you?
Yeah, me and Deborah, I'll ride in, swords of flaming, riding a dragon.
You'll carry me, huh?
I have capability to do so.
Yeah.
I'm just spitballing it here. We are on a time limit.
Could I get a ride as well now? I know you don't. We just met. I mean, there's lots.
You can fly. You can
Yeah,
teleport.
I have to fly.
I think we should come up with a plan before anybody writes anybody.
I feel like the plan's pretty ass.
That's not
Plan is to
Pretty
beat
sure.
ass.
Honestly, look.
I mean, yeah. Actually, I could just stay up here and you guys could
That's
go
like
down there.
part of a plan.
If you can see it, can't you hit it? Isn't that your whole stick you've been telling
I
us?
have a plan. I have a plan. It's called an escape
I
plan.
mean, it's like 100 feet down.
Have you
but
clued me
I
in on
can-
it?
No. All of Molo's escape plans are just for Molo.
I'm gonna keep it going like he was a bear.
She can fly down. He can teleport down. I don't know what you guys can do,
I can transform when you get down there.
Yeah.
but seems like we can get down.
Whenever we get down,
So
what are we doing?
Beat ass.
Still not a plan.
It's
Okay,
a
here's-
plan.
Here's an idea. What if we all go
It's an
down?
idea. That's what it
What
is.
if
That's
we all
part
go
of it.
down and we do it really, really, really This is creatures.
I don't think I
giant
need
dragon flying
ways.
through a
Doesn't
hole
matter.
is still-
Well, it could.
I could.
It might just.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
could-
could wait for you
Talk about the
to
big snake guy?
Hmm.
It is?
wait for you to attack, and then
Ooh.
it
There's
won't
a
take
little
me
girl
long.
I
that's not
have
smaller one. So
I have my pass without trace runes.
I can poison
You
it.
know, that might work.
I can poison it really badly.
Wait, not yet.
We attempted poison to rid. They are pests of ours, so we attempted poison as one of the means of ridding ourselves of them. While it was somewhat effective, they are not as.
Look, I'll
Are
just
they-
use
It
are
the
doesn't
big
hurt
one.
them as much as it would other things.
Are they
Yes,
immune
wait.
to blight?
I'll just use the big one to
Not-
kill the smaller ones, and
I
then we
don't
kill
think
the
they're
big
immune
one.
to blight.
I'm
That
not saying
fair?
no. You're very
That seems
scary.
fair, right?
Unchanged.
I'll just use the big one to kill the smaller ones. And that'll work. Wait, come here, down there.
She just gives you like a. What?
You know what they're not immune against?
Watch this.
Beat ass.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one's done a Leroy Jenkins yet.
Yeah, right. I feel like at some
So-
point you would have just dropped
I'm
sword
just like.
There's a perfect opportunity. I could do it right now.
All I'm saying is we should have a plan of attack in case there are more of those things near.
The plan of attack is to
Wait,
attack.
I know how I can get down there.
How many do we see down
At the moment, make a perception check.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not good, but it's a 14.
So it's
You see the big one.
Roll exception.
30.
Oh,
He's the bard. I feel like he can't roll anything less than 20.
I was a 17, it was 13.
So 18.
18? Okay, bards.
Yeah.
Both of you can see there is the big one, and off to the left-hand side, there is what looks to be almost like a place where the rock sort of dips in and makes a corner to where you are at the wrong angle to see around it. But you can see just the barest edge of that serpentine skin and scales peeking from around the corner. Like there's another one sort of racked up on the other side.
Archon from the deepest memory. What if we dropped a bomb in there?
Again, we don't have a bomb.
Crystal's worse. Crystal might be worse.
I mean, you said we're on a time limit in terms of these eggs.
Crystal.
Yes, we've got about a day.
Oh.
Can you either of you make a bomb?
I mean,
What you did say you're good at making things.
While
Need
the
supplies.
crystals are not valuable,
Yeah, we don't have any-
possibly a bomb in a small cave, not a good idea.
No, we tried finding.
Maybe like, cave in what happened.
Could we just
I don't-
cave in the cave?
I don't have
we might get
anything.
caved in the cave in.
we could get caved in with the cave.
What if we go outside of the cave and cave in?
Archon's starting to
How? What?
Maybe the cave in's not
Archon,
right.
jump. Just do
Oh,
Yeah, it seems to be viable.
Archon
Get
is
all
headaches.
smashing
Yeah,
down.
He just said cave in the cave.
Wait,
and
no,
cave
we
in the
can't.
cave.
We can't bury the dragon.
Us in the cave is gonna cave in the cave while we're in the cave.
If you cave in the cave, you
Double.
cannot get the dragon. Yes, Hakan.
I don't like this plan, maybe. I want to jump.
No.
I want to jump.
You
You jump,
literally
I'm
will
not.
not even survive the jump.
I want to start climbing down.
Yeah, you could.
Sorry,
I have a fine
I didn't want to
experience.
copyright.
10 seconds or less.
Archon will activate his pass without trace and start climbing down.
Okay. Alright, well, who's going?
Fuck.
Aren't there a bunch of eggs?
Just fly and follow him.
Oh, you do see the eggs, yes.
Yep. But I'm just gonna like watch him
Alright,
slowly climb down while I just fly
Make a
down right
stealth
now.
check. Yeah?
There are you can add
Um,
plus 10 because you're within my pass within trace.
Okay.
I'm
The
just
bar
gonna fucking
turn-
fly stealthily. I'm already flying down.
Sure. Yeah. Make a stealth check.
Mine's
Garrett,
29.
just, I suppose you sneak up on the large serpent and I'll strike him and sink you.
I'm just gonna be waiting up here until they get closer to the ground.
23.
Did I perceive a way to get down that doesn't require me to fly, or can I only like?
Make her for perception check. Or you could use investigation.
2%. Wow,
Nat
20.
20.
Okay. There is a way he's climbing down, which seems to be fairly sturdy.
Okay.
There's a bit of a lip that gets you a bit further, to where you can, if you press up against the wall and like sort of scoot it along, you could, in theory, get to a safer climbing spot that you can see just about halfway to the other side.
That sounds like a path for me. I'm gonna shimmy. Shimmy my way.
Gotcha.
I
How long does
shit.
that last?
Way
Okay. It probably won't last your whole time then, but you should be able to get down
That's
far
not
enough.
traceable.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
it's
not
not.
shifting.
It's an hour.
Yes.
Let me see.
Okay, so you have climbing speed. I guess that means you don't have to make a check.
35 feet.
Okay. Make an athletics check for climbing down.
So
Um,
per round I can do 35.
Due to your natural 20 and you spotting this perfect spot for you, I'll allow you to use acrobatics. Should that be better for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Can I do slightly
effectively
better?
get there in 3 rounds.
7.
So I'm
7.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Since he's kind of trying to climb
He is
down.
nowhere near you.
No, if he falls, I'll just.
No, literally,
he's not
he's
going the same
not.
way.
I think you could do
I
that.
saw a quick shortcut if I just had to shimmy for a minute, and then I got to a safe
Well,
point.
you
but I'm in-
shimmied, and then when you were trying to, like, adjust to get your body down to turn around and climb, you clutch onto a handhold, a rock in the wall, and it just, and there's like a moment of you're like, huh, that's not supposed to happen, and just fall backwards.
How far is
How?
he falling?
How close is
Um,
he to me? Just out of curiosity. I'm not gonna catch him.
He's about 50
I
to,
can't catch him.
or 55 to 60 feet away from both of you.
Yeah. Also, I physically cannot catch him.
This is about 40 feet down.
No, at this point, you'd probably be closer to 65. Yeah, but,
Alright.
30 feet per second.
evens or odds?
Odds.
Alright. So,
Don't suppose you could fly or something.
I could swig a potion, but I don't know if it's fast enough in 2 seconds.
so you feel as you don't fall as far as you thought you would, but your back impacts and the wind is knocked out of you as you land on what appears to be a small ledge to the point where you can actually feel your right shoulder hanging off of it. And you were very lucky to not have fallen off of that. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, that hurt.
You fell 20 feet.
Ooh. I am not good at this.
Wait,
Hey,
no, hold on. I rolled a d10. That was, so it wasn't 18. It was 14.
Oh,
Yeah.
How far is that?
Is it
thing
right?
on?
No? Okay.
It was about
It
20
just
feet
kinda
from where you
snaps.
started climbing down.
Yeah. You move it
About
and it is
50 to
broken,
60
but
feet.
just thought it wasn't.
It's like, oh, that's just out of socket.
Was it
Ah,
there's 2 people on the
No,
ledge? Okay.
it's a very small ledge. You got very lucky.
Odds, baby.
I'll climb down to where he is and.
No. All right, so
I'll just-
listen. Let me show you. So this is the cavern,
Yeah,
right?
it's a hole.
Yes.
You're
This is
going
where you.
straight down. He's like going.
This is
around.
where you are. This is where he is.
Yeah, I can climb around the edges.
I mean, in theory, yeah.
It's fine.
Climb
This
around
is
the
very in
edges.
character.
Like I will put him on,
I like to go
on
in
my
the cave
back
because
and
I
like
was
have him
safe while
hold
in
on
the
to me.
cave.
That's what I need.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And I won't.
That would
So I got this guy.
Just
Yeah,
go
I only
invisible.
do the athletics.
Just go invisible.
So I'm gonna make my way towards him.
That's what I'm
that
gonna
one.
do.
Actually,
Just go invisible. No, I can't do that, actually.
What
I
level?
cast invisibility on like 4 people once.
Hmm?
Well, I was gonna ask you, what level artificer are you?
I'm 13, but I've got other spells. I just am assuming at this point I don't either have the materials prepared to cast some of them, and the ones I do have equipped are pretty basic
Okay.
right now.
So I make my way
Yeah,
towards him,
that's what you
and I
get.
get on
Yeah,
this
so
ledge,
It's like you're told.
and
Yes.
I
Then most spells
Pick him up.
don't have a gold cost, so you can cast those for free. It's like actually.
Sorry.
What's up, bud?
I climb down to you and I pick you up.
Oh, well,
And I
thank you.
put you on my back.
Oh,
And I say, hold on to
Just a
me.
little pat.
And I'm just
Ah.
flying
This
next
is
to
very
him, just watching it pick you up.
It's
I'm like doing a Doctor Strange. with
Like,
my
no, I
cloak
put
just
like not
floating me
over the
down.
shoulder, but like piggyback you on my back.
T-posing.
That's how
Yeah,
I'm
more or
flying.
less.
Okay.
I look at the bar. I'm like, we're
all right.
fucking
I just
good.
kind of accepted
Alright,
because I'm
make
also
that
I can barely breathe.
A 17.
Okay. You manage to get down to the ground. You see the eggs near you. Now that you're closer, you can see through the almost translucent shells, just barely, to where you can see what looks to be tiny versions of these large serpentine creatures that are curled up and within the egg.
Where should we go? I wanna go this way.
I need to see pass without trace so long on this.
An hour concentration.
Mm-hmm.
It is
And you land as well. So they're all at the bottom now.
Sweet.
Except for me. Technically, I'm not there.
You are there.
Thank you for the
You are just imperceptible.
It was.
Do you mind putting me down?
Do you want me to bring you down there?
Oh,
You're
good.
holding on to me. I'm not holding on
I'm
to you.
holding on to you.
Yeah, you're piggybacking.
All right, I'm just gonna like
Surprise them from
like slide down and then just like.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be.
You were more like holding on to my.
Do you
Like,
want me to go with
like,
you, or you want
you
me
were
to just?
piggybacking me while I was like. If you let go, you would fall. So you were holding on to
You
me.
could have just brought
I do
him down.
appreciate it.
Yeah, but he already started walking along the wall, so I'm like, yeah, so let's do it.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's engaged.
What? What did I do?
Oh. I said,
You
don't
are
worry, people
bold.
fall. It happens to the best of us.
I'll wait
Except
for
I'm
them to
invisible.
start
Who are
getting
you
closer
pointing at?
to
Where are you
the
pointing to?
surface.
Just did like that. It happens to the best of us.
I'm waiting for them to get closer to the.
Okay. Well, you watch as Lyra lands at the bottom and then just disappears from sight. But Harkon and Orly, as well as Molo, you can see them fairly
I
clearly.
probably should have pointed out that you probably could have used Flash of Genius to save yourself from
Oh,
that
yeah.
fall.
Hey, Harkon, just tell me
Didn't
whenever
happen
you want
there
me
at that
down
moment.
there.
That moment was just a laughing genius.
Talking to you through the.
We're underground.
Just tell me when.
I'll just get closer to the
I
surface.
assume everybody's sneaking.
Yeah.
So make a stealth check.
Sure.
Do I have advantage?
Yes.
Still pass without a trace?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's do
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Okay.
33.
Okay.
Third.
22.
It's like maybe 11.
So you had 10 because of my pass without trace.
Mhm.
So 21.
Oh. Okay.
I like to think I'm just sitting on top of the ledge, just watching all these.
Yeah.
You're
Legs
just watching the
dangling.
black smoke move across the battlefield.
Legs dangling.
Okay. So, you are all still hidden. Nothing seems to have noticed you. You can hear now that you're much closer the heavy breathing of the serpentine creature, and being high up above it, you didn't really get a good scale of how large it actually is, but standing near it, it is like its body alone is taller than you. All of you.
Riker.
Does he hear from over your shoulder?
If you're whispering, I cannot hear you. Pass without trace.
Right, we're right next to you.
So,
Yes, it's still muffled sounds.
I don't promise them.
Yeah.
Molo pulls out a vial and shakes it to try and get your attention, and then points at the creature.
If you find any small ones, can you round them
You can't see me.
Okay.
Or hear me very
Molo casts Blight on the creature.
Alright, the dimension door down.
And
Yeah, doing two
Like, oh, here we go.
we're ready for
Like a few more
surprise
seconds.
round initiative.
Initiative. Yeah, we'll do initiative.
Okay.
We're not surprised.
No, we don't.
Okay.
No, it knew we were here the whole time.
It's like
Well, he did fall.
it starts monologuing.
It's really quiet.
Yeah, right.
Shameful and quiet.
Y'all doing initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah. My initiative is +4, so I got 24.
Okay.
Yeah, like a 1, right?
No. I got a nat 20.
I got
Damn, girl.
I got a wonderful 6.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you can join the
24.
join the club.
Myra, what was yours?
What are we doing?
Hey,
8.
yeah.
Alright, Garrett?
18.
Okay.
The wind's still knocked out of me, so.
Get your own fucking
It is
initiative.
6.
Spellcasters.
Roll on the
Yeah.
Orly?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, you go
Six,
before.
6.
6? Okay.
It is technically good for the spellcasters.
Molo.
to go.
18, I go after him. We just roll.
Yeah.
Unless we need to do some buffing or debuffing.
That's-
It's probably better if we go first.
Hey, do you add?
There's 2 snakes in there.
I learned this. Have you been adding
Excuse me.
your half your proficiency to your
Pretty sure it doesn't
initiative?
go to.
It does, because you're not proficient in your
Bards?
initiative roll.
But it's not a skill check.
Yeah, it's not.
You are.
Initiative
yeah,
is a skill check.
Jack of all trades does affect initiative.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Nope.
That's dope.
Yeah, I learned it a lot.
Otherwise, Rosa would have been screwed a lot. I
I
mean,
have
more
a
than she wanted to be.
20 initiative.
Right, wish I knew that when I was standing
Yeah, that's.
I have a +5 and advantage on
Nice.
initiative.
Add alert to it. You'd be.
I made a Gloomstalker Ranger character. I had like a +16 to initiative.
Jesus.
At an advantage.
Yeah.
That's what you call spider sense.
All right.
Make a who was it? Is a swarm keeper? You just have spiders as your swarm, and you call it your spider
Gross.
sense.
That sounds horrifying, and I hate it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The spiders are hands.
Nope.
It's Archon, me, and him, we're all pretty close together. Bara is up at the top, and I don't know where you
Yeah, where did you?
I'm probably.
went. Relatively.
Got anything?
I would have teleported onto the other side
do
of
not.
where you guys are.
Sorry.
Oh,
I wanna.
so no
I
mass
wonder if there's a shield for the animated one.
Yeah, wherever they are, I'm on the opposite side of it.
I gotta put the shield on my.
the shield.
Yeah, I have a shield.
That
Animated shield.
Oh, yeah.
The one that lady was bigger than. Draw a perfect circle.
No. It's a cave.
I know it's a cave,
It's a big cave.
but draw a perfect circle. Freehand.
Nah.
Oh, it's not that hard, man.
Okay.
You just gonna roll.
Without
You guys covered in missile alerts.
Alright. These are caves as well.
Where's that?
Okay, so where did we come from? Like actually?
From above.
Right, but like roughly.
And that's a large crystal.
Nice.
It's like a monolith almost.
I love it. Was it in it like?
You've been through these caves for a good while, so
Oh,
you would have
okay.
seen there are many caverns that are filled with just like crystals of varying sizes. They're not really worth anything. They can be used as like a focus,
Okay.
like a spell focus, if you really wanted to. But other than that, they're pretty worthless.
I'll definitely collect it if you just for fun.
Yeah, they are very
Just
pretty.
for fun, actually. I can't use them for anything.
They're like
No, they're just pretty.
they're like a light pink sort of opaline sort of color.
Okay.
Go for it. Turn off my light.
Normally it's not on.
It wasn't on whenever I had left.
Oh,
Yeah,
I should
sometimes I just watch it flicker on and off. Like,
here is the
oh,
serpent.
right, man, I can't.
It started strobing out when I was in there too.
So,
It's wrapped around this
Yes,
thing,
the
but
worm
we'll just say
probably
that's where
like-
like its head
Would
is.
she be up here somewhere?
Yeah, sure. Here,
I
you
think
can
it's
just
about
take her off
right.
the map.
Okay. She's right here.
She didn't come with us?
No, she was gonna drop in from above.
Ah, that's better.
Yeah. Dragons.
Yeah, why not? It makes sense.
a 27 and
27 hits.
a 25.
Oh, I know.
We're on the plan
On
either,
my
honestly.
first attack,
Not yet,
I'm going to
but-
use.
Use that. That's something.
25 hits as well.
It seems like a good
I'm going
idea.
to mark this as my
Oh,
favorite
first we're gonna
foe. With my attack. And then I'm going to use 2 first level spell slots for smite. So 2d6.
Question: is it dim light down here?
Yes. The crystals refract the ambient light enough for it to be dim.
I just needed to know if it was dim or not.
Is DoorDash good at delivering here?
Yeah, you might need to tell them.
Yeah, you might if they call, then
That
you might
was call.
So 28 on the first attack.
damage.
Yes.
You did roll those with advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
10, 20.
Where was the other snakes that I saw?
It was in this corner here.
Yes. 37 on the second attack.
37.
Yes.
Oof.
Nice.
All right. So
Did I roll 69 damage total?
I forgot.
37 plus what?
37 plus. Did I roll on the first hit?
I was just doing it from low total health.
37 plus 20.
No.
No.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Garrett.
Yeah, irresistible dance.
Fucking love it.
Okay.
That's the worm.
Indeed, it does. So you struck into it as it reared its head back and before Gareth releases the spell, and you see as it suddenly unfurls from around this crystal and starts.
Does it have to make
I
a
need
check?
these 3 people to make dexterity saves.
No, it just happens.
Wait, these two
No,
people?
these 3 people.
This is me.
Okay.
Of course I have to do
Yes.
Yes.
dexterity.
As its body straightened out suddenly, since it had to do the worm, it could not resist.
60.
16?
21.
Okay.
13.
Alright.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So you two
Completely
take
invisible.
8 bludgeoning damage, you take 16.
Yes, I do.
As the tail, the bottom half of its body suddenly slams into you and kind of almost pushes you into the wall.
Well, he didn't
But now-
see because I'm invisible.
Yeah. But now it is here, extended pretty much all the way across. Yes. And
That's
it is
about-
wiggling.
I feel like I have 5 more turns for my
So
turn.
now it's.
So.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so he can push me, but I can't push him. That's it.
Probably not.
I don't have the invocation right now.
It's also a
So
giant
yeah,
fucking
no.
snake.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I also like move or anything?
Yeah. And you do see the other one now is starting to move its head in the direction, or beginning to notice y'all rather. Alright, Molo.
Alright, Blight, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, you can do it.
I'm pretty sure I actually have
You
that.
can do it at any
I
time.
can't
15?
use it, but I have it.
As long as you can do it at any time. You can move.
Against, I guess against my spell DC.
You can do it
Yeah.
at any level.
Yeah.
Even He can attack, move.
It fails.
Nice.
Spell's DC is 17.
Might as well.
So I need
You
8 8s.
can like bonus
AC.
an action.
Yeah.
Move, or you can like move a little bit. And an
Have
action,
one.
bonus to move or like whatever. Seems like a
6. I need 2 more d8s. I got it.
3d8s.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll
So it takes.
Hella damage.
Yeah, Blake's pretty good.
I love Black.
Yeah, I have it. I
That's
cast it once.
As a
entire
necromancer, that's
campaign.
like my go-to spell. Like from 1 to 3, actually 3 is taken up by Anime Dead, but 1 to 2 is Ray of Sickness. Love that spell. And then 4 upward, 4 to 5, 4 to 6 is
44?
Blight.
44?
Yeah, it takes 44 damage, necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
4 to 6 is Blight. 7 through 9 is Finger Death.
Alright, so yeah, the spell, you release the, or actually, how do you cast this?
Basically, he like shakes up a vial and lets out like a crude miasma in its direction.
Yeah, it's
So
a
yeah,
fart in a jar.
As it overtakes this part of the wiggling serpent, you see as the skin seems to dry out a bit and turn.
It's a Popeye's biscuit with no water.
Oh man. You see as the skin turns a bit more white and less translucent as it dries out, and it is not happy.
Oh yeah.
It isn't.
And it's its turn. So
Wait, we just skips its turn because of surprise.
it is. Well, it's no longer surprised now, as it turns towards Molo.
Oh shit!
Did she good to go? No.
Nope.
That's you heard, right?
It is
Yeah.
no longer surprised. And
Why?
that's its turn.
Um,
Yeah.
Bonus action. I'm drinking a potion of resilience.
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah, cheating.
+1 to my AC.
That's how surprise rounds work. Devara, you hear suddenly above you, as you look and see the body of a large adult green dragon. It is going to come down and tear into, or actually, you control her.
Didn't get my surprise round.
She has
Yeah.
great.
There's not a lot of food around here.
Also, everything closes down by like 8 or 9.
I'm gonna need it to make a
Oh, no,
Constitution
okay.
saving throw.
If you're
No,
doing
I'm sorry, Wisdom saving throw. She's using it for presence.
right, 12.
No.
All right.
It is.
So the dancing serpent is frightened of the dragon.
Is going to. She's going to swoop down, mainly right here, and use her poison breath on it. Trying to grab its maw with her hands and just spew the poison right.
You know what? I'll
this
allow an
general-
athletics check for that.
spew in that general direction.
So I don't get my surprise.
Does she have legendary resistances?
I don't think do adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also has legendary actions.
She's an adult green dragon.
Heck
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
big
see. Okay, so it's just gonna be strength, which is 25.
20. Okay. Yeah. She gets her claws into its maw and pries it open. So that would be a con save at disadvantage.
Damn.
It's a nat 20, and then not a nat 20. So that is a 14.
Fail. So 16 d6.
Oh boy.
I need some d6.
Hey Bridget.
Fuck it. I don't know. Give me some.
Just look up like D&D battle music,
Another people.
One,
but find the perfect
two.
one.
This is a
That's
d8.
fucking-
Someone gave me a d8.
I know whatever one you find will be perfect anyway.
Place fire in the flames.
13, 14.
You need 2 more?
Yes.
2008 all over again on the loop.
Yeah.
I should
Give me,
have
give me
done a
some
dice roll.
If you see something,
Yeah.
tell me.
Although rolling this many dice is satisfying.
Fuck it, no.
Do it.
Want me to make it louder?
A little bit. Is it even playing? Okay, there it goes.
It's quite quiet.
Snake got
Well, that's only one of them. That's fine.
I hope we can get the other one.
56 damage.
56?
Golly.
Yeah.
No, I meant it's the number that's on here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, so yeah, you see as she just
Give me another one.
exhales this sickly green cloud of poisonous gas down the throat of this serpent as it and tears away from her grip. You see it. It is not looking good.
Nice.
Alright.
What's the rules on recharge?
Beginning of her turn.
Okay.
So yeah, that is all she can do, Lyra. Unless you want to.
So I don't get the surprise or
No.
anything, like invisible and all that.
Technically, you do have advantage because you are invisible.
Yes.
Right.
Did
But
you
that's not
make-
what I was trying to do.
Did you make
Trying to
your
get some
con
shadow
save?
dice. No.
You took damage.
Oh, yeah, let me do that.
Oh yeah.
What's the
It's 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I made it. Yeah, we're gonna bonus action hex him. He doesn't like, wisdom.
Alright, so your invisibility drops, but the creature is now hexed.
And then we're just gonna Eldritch Blast with, well, not advantage anymore, that's okay.
Alright.
Uh,
Blast that butt.
yep.
You didn't do greater invisibility?
No. I actually have to use a spell slot on that.
Oh, poor boy.
I have one left
Poor boy now.
for the rest of the day.
You just gotta ask for shortness.
I have,
No, you haven't. You've been doing the woman thing.
14, 18, 12,
Expecting us to read your mind.
14, 18, 12,
14 misses. Or 12 misses.
14, 18.
Yes. 14 just misses.
Oh, just misses?
Yeah.
Okay, so 18 hits.
Yes.
Alright. Whoa. That is gonna be 3. Wait. 7 plus 5 is 12. Damage. Oops.
Alright.
Then we're gonna be.
Yeah, the wiggling body. You see as 2 of them just seem to glance off of the smooth skin.
That's going to use a reaction on the first one.
Okay.
2.
Tail attack.
Alright. Give me the quack.
That is not one.
It definitely misses. I do not believe it can take reactions right now, though. Yeah. Alright, Orly.
Alright. My bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and take the other elixir I had with me, which is the boldness.
Gotcha.
I'm
You
gonna-
did already take one, or did it wear off?
It would have worn off by now.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
So then I'll get a d4 add to every rolled attack and every saving throw I make for the next minute.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But then I also get, because I've got 9th level alchemist, I'm gonna get hit points 2d plus 6 plus my intelligence modifier whenever I drink an eternal elixir like this one.
Heck yeah.
So I'm gonna roll 2d6. 8, and intelligence modifier is going to be plus 5, so that's 13. That's nice. I'll go back up a little bit. And then I will go ahead and just cast the cantrip Ray of Frost right at the lizard, snake boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then in doing so, I'll roll 3d8, but then +4 to each.
Isn't that an attack roll?
Yes, is that correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta roll for AC. AC.
Yes.
Which is a 10 plus. I think just 5, so it's 15.
No, it should be your intelligence and your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 20.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you release this, or if you would like to flavor how you cast spells.
I'm gonna actually take one of those crystals and I'm gonna just take a little piece of metal I had in my pocket that shines a bit. I'm just gonna like kind of somehow slowly bend the metal with a little magical around it, and the crystal starts to glow. And then I just kind of pinch it like a pea in a pod, and it just shoots a ray out towards it.
Like,
Yeah.
gotcha. Alright.
And then I'm gonna roll 3d8 for that, and then 4 to each roll.
So, if it says you add it to your attack roll, that means you add it to the roll to attack,
Okay.
not to damage.
Got it. Perfect. I will then just roll 3d8. Should be 11.
I see the boldness potion.
19. Yeah.
19?
Every attack roll and save it. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So just 19 damage there.
Alright, not bad. Every little bit counts. Alright.
Legendary action. Another tail attack.
Okay. She can't do the same one twice.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's a rule about legendary actions. Like, generally, not just for her specifically. Yeah.
Only one legendary action can be used at a time and only at the end of another creature's turn.
Yeah.
It just says only one legendary action can be used at a time.
So you can't be like, legendary action. Alright, now I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah. So just another tail attack. That's better. 26.
Definitely hits.
So,
I know it wasn't so.
9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Wow, that was.
2 and a 1 on the die.
Yeah.
Cure exhaustion.
Alright.
It was like, she like a 1 to 5.
She used her tail, so she's kind of just like a wet noodle.
Yo.
Huh?
I thought you were trying to get
No.
everyone's attention.
Hey, Jolyn. Hey. Welcome in. Pleasure to have you as always. Alright, so that's the end of, or that was the end of Orly's turn. We are back to the top of Archon.
Alright, so Archon is going to, think,
Yeah, Debarra has just been like kind of flying above it, just with her tail.
alright,
Think about what
is
I'm
there a
doing
way I
next
can
to
maneuver
it.
around this thing to the damage?
Not really. I'm gonna say no. Not that you can't maneuver around it. You just wouldn't get flanking because it is so large that it kind of doesn't really matter where you are, and also just it's sort of almost liquid-like form makes it more maneuverable. So flanking wouldn't really work on this creature.
Cool. Alright.
Never.
I'm gonna use my vow of
You're the OG.
I'm gonna use my vow of enmity
Uh huh.
as my bonus action,
Alright.
and
So you feel the kind of the tattoo on your face flash
right there.
for a moment, and you just see like this burning mark within the creature. Not physically on it, but it's something you see.
right. And then I will make both of my attack rolls
Gotcha.
with advantage.
Yep.
natural 20.
That definitely hits.
And 26. So on my natural 20, I will use a 3rd level smite. Actually, for both of them, I use a 3rd level smite.
Alright. It's going well. They're fighting giant snakes.
Snake.
Snake.
Almost dead
It's
snake.
a slippery snake.
So for our crit rolls, we use
There are a few different options you can use.
Okay.
the best one. Clearly, the one I will always use with chance is max hit dice plus roll.
So basically it does max damage immediately, and then you can roll for the additional damage.
Shame.
Yeah, it's a critical hit. It should be, critical.
Yeah.
I have to definitely do maths. So let's see. So that's
I was
1,
gonna say hey to that person, but it's just
2,
you.
3.
Hello, me.
1, 2, 3. That's it. 5,
Class.
and paper foot. Alright, that's it.
Book.
Damager, drop your shit everywhere.
I haven't had all my shit on me in so long. More dice.
If you'd like to show off your dice, you're welcome to.
On the crit, it's 101 damage. Got it.
I thought I've heard this song before.
More dice.
So, oh, yay.
Probably means it's copyrighted.
Yeah,
It's 2 steps from hell, which is.
that does sound familiar.
Yeah. At least
Is
it's
that
in
like a
that
Devil May
genre.
Cry thing?
No, it's like they just do epic music, like
Oh.
songs to the
Okay.
creations and covers. I've
Yeah,
been
definitely.
higher than a lot of this.
There needs to be
Guys
like
recently.
there needs to be like a Shazam, but instead of like identifying songs, it just tells you if it's copyrighted or not.
I mean, there's Pretzel Rocks, which is a app designed for like streamers and people who do YouTube. It's just a music player. 41. This thing looks like it's on its last legs.
And at the end of my turn, Navarro will use her last
Legendary action.
legendary action to do a tail attack.
It'll be real good.
24.
Yeah.
Real good. Dun-ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Or what was his name? Domo.
18.
Domo.
18.
Domo Arigato, Mr. Rogato.
No, it was like a techno guy.
Hey, somebody gets this over.
How much did you say? How much damage?
18.
Guess whoever's going next gets this.
Oh no! Not
Wait.
me.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Whoever's going next gets this advantage.
Hold on.
Whoever that goes next gets this advantage.
Oh man, I lost chat. Let me see.
Just ready.
Awesome.
Oh no. Alright, who is the one that gets disadvantage? There is a man here dressed out of frame. Not this one,
Oh.
another one.
We could have frame shots fit that.
Let's all just go out of frame.
If you wanted to give me disadvantage, I'm the dungeon master, so you'll have to say the DM. The one with the... Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fair. I'm taking it.
Alright. Hey, you still have a D4 to it, though. Alright, so... is that the end of Parkon's turn? And to borrow use her last legendary action?
Yes.
So, it is Garrett.
Cool. Is this thing up and looking at us?
Yes.
Fine. What's this going on?
That is a cave.
After Carcon, wasn't it?
You can run away there.
That's Garrett.
I run.
Garrett just leaves the
Did
campaign.
you roll
Yeah.
a chopper to borrow or did I?
I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over to you and be like, "You got this, small man." Party.
Cool.
D10.
Yeah, D10 to literally anything.
Okay.
Is the big guy's head still over here, or is he?
Yeah, it's in this general area. Here, you can move this to signify his head.
Okay. Deuces. I'm just gonna walk this way.
Just leaving.
Okay. Well, I get like right there.
Okay. It can. This one can still clearly see.
Oh, perfect.
I hide with my action.
Make a stealth check.
That's exactly what I do.
30, 20.
Oh yeah. Can you like
Angle the camera.
angle? Yeah. Just pull the
whole
laptop.
No, we want to see this sick ceiling. It's so pretty.
Praise the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right.
30, 20 on stealth.
All right. It's the Homer meme, but instead of backing into bushes, it's like a thing of crystals. Like, okay. So that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Moral.
So I'm gonna drop a flaming sphere on it at level 3. So basically, he like has this metal apparatus that he seems to produce from nowhere, and he just lights it on fire, and then he manipulates some wire and just slams it down on top of it.
That is a dex save, correct?
Yep.
Kind of like that, like fishing pole and just point.
Yep. So where's its body? Like this entire thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Put it right here.
Alright, yeah, it definitely did not succeed with a 6.
Alright. So that is going to be 10 damage. Can I add Bardic Inspiration to that?
Yes,
Yeah.
because he is a Valor Bard.
Okay.
You could
D10.
add Bardic to attack rolls, saving throws.
That's 17 damage.
Checks.
damage.
I think everything except death saving throws.
Yeah, you could use it as a reaction to boost your AC up.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
So that is 17
I
damage.
keep mentioning
And that is
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you
literally
there's
tell
now-
us every
there
single
are
time.
there are burn marks and
Usually
cut
it's
marks
a hit.
and like
So I need to
uh,
take points.
the scars of spells all along this
Extra
thing.
damage.
It is still dancing.
Don't we get advantage on it anyway?
Yeah, you have advantage on it because it is dancing for
Well,
attack rolls.
then would that have been disadvantage on its check?
Technically, I think, right? Because dance affects dex checks, right? Dex saves.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. So.
Okay,
well,
so yeah, it failed anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's dancing, and it just has a giant flaming sphere sitting on top of
Yeah,
it.
it
now.
is. Just like the cave walls are shaking from this thing's like
While
screams
it's
of
doing
pain.
the worm,
We were ready
it's like
to
right here. Every time
pound
it goes
on its
up, it
ass.
just keeps saying-
Seriously, I think he was right when he was playing.
See? I told you. We beat ass.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
The serpent. The large one is going to, I guess, attempt to. Actually, is going to attempt to hit whoever. Okay. Whoever this is, right here. Yeah, and then is going to try to wrap around the dragon. So.
Yeah, disadvantage on its attack.
Indeed.
Is dancing its full
So that is 23.
To hit? Jeez.
Yes. Or
With
yeah.
disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh.
23 to hit. So you take.
Hey!
You got raided.
Hello.
Thank you for the raid, guys. We're fighting giant snakes that are dancing.
Dancing giant.
It's only
snakes.
one giant snake dancing.
Yeah, the other one is not a good dancer.
The other one, no, he's shy.
He's not passing 5 check.
All right. What am I doing? I need D12. Let's do some moves.
Need more, man?
Nope.
So what were you guys playing? Or what were you streaming?
15 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
As it just you feel these large sword-like fangs sink into your small fleshy body.
Not my small fleshy body.
We were just saying that, Angry Meatball.
We cannot figure out where it's from though. We just picked a random YouTube video. And then wrap around Dabara.
We are for sure going to get.
Does a 20 or no? 16 doesn't hit Dabara, correct?
So enjoy this
Alright.
stream while you can.
While you can. Yeah, so it attempts to wrap its body around the large green dragon there, but she just and unfurls her wings, making it unable to do so.
Cool.
So. Okay. This serpent,
Also, the serpent's like weird.
it is afraid, but it's also dancing, so it has disadvantage anyways.
Yeah.
It's going through a lot right now. This serpent
Dancing.
is going to go towards the commotion, come around the corner. It is going to slither over the body of, let's see if we can, 16 doesn't succeed against your flaming sphere, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah. It's going to come over the body, take that damage,
That's an extra
wrap around the
10.
sphere again. You're invisible, aren't you? No? Alright.
No, I'm stealthing now.
Okay, yeah, that's right, you have a 20. It is going to be right at that, yeah.
Is it leaving?
And it's
my
going to go for whoever that is.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry.
May I make an attack of
Don't you have
opportunity?
disadvantage?
Definitely.
May Dabara make an attack of opportunity?
Yes, both.
May everybody who is in range that is out of range make an attack of opportunity?
That would be Molo, Dabara, and you.
Alright, I would like to take.
How much damage from the flaming sphere?
Oh, 10.
10. You do D&D role building?
Nice. Nice.
I can hit this thing.
Mhm.
I should try to bite it? Yeah, I should do a bite. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 just hits.
Oh, there you go.
Is this
No, never mind. I was thinking of the wrong thing. Yeah, 13 misses.
is this second one clearly smaller?
Yes,
Okay.
much smaller. Probably about the size of a young, in between young and adult dragon.
Okay.
Okay, you're. You wanna keep our chatters company?
22.
Are you not entertained?
Alright. So, it is going to, it rolled, oh god, mad. 32 to hit you.
Jesus!
That hits.
Yeah. For the bite, and then is going to.
Doesn't it just automatically kill if it doubles your AC?
I'm pretty sure that's a roll.
Pretty sure these again.
You just get swallowed.
Yeah.
Jesus. That works both ways, right?
No.
Last genius not saving this.
Alright, you take
Too bad you weren't an armorer.
I got
23 points of piercing damage.
No, an armorer instead of an
Oh,
alchemist.
yeah. 20, I can handle
You take 23 points of piercing damage as it suddenly tears from around the side of the crystal, head almost sideways as it lashes out at you, these large teeth chomping down onto your shoulder. It kind of wiggles and like throws you against the wall as it attempts to sort of curl its body around and is going to try to wrap you up.
It's like an Alaskan
Going without a plan with a terrible idea.
17?
Okay, that beats my AC.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, did you have like shield or something you want to do?
We don't have
I
shield.
don't have shield as
Okay.
Oh no!
So I'm at 16 as mace.
Maybe there's an item you could make, but you said you had none of your items.
No, I definitely was going with the idea that I was robbed. And now I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm really sad.
I got some extra.
Yeah,
We got
can-
nothing great.
He,
but-
he should
Alright.
know
I mean, don't we have
infusion,
spare
so he
stuff
can
that we're
make
not
his own
using?
shit.
Eventually, yeah, that's gonna be the idea.
Yeah.
I mean, the only two things like that.
He's literally gonna take like a piece of wood and turn it into a boat or something.
Yeah, I got like
With this paperclip, shoot up gum, and string, I make a full Yado assault.
With a
Oscar the Beast.
Jolene just redeemed.
with a squirrel, some duct
Give a
tape, and a
player
ball
advantage.
horn, he was able to make a bull horn.
Okay.
We're gonna MacGyver at this for sure.
That was originally the name of my Twitch channel, was MacGyver.
I got a spare.
Black
Fire
gray
and
t-shirt?
some fancy stuff.
This one, you have advantage.
Nice.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled as it wraps its large serpentine body around you.
Twice?
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, it can bite and wrap somebody up.
Yeah. We fought some of them this last session of the 74 in one
Mhm.
round.
Yeah, he has a Drake, and they fucking obliterated it in one round.
What do you mean? I did that by myself.
No, the Drake. Helios. Last
And then it
session.
showed you Helios.
Huh? Oh, the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. Yeah, it blip. I thought you said that the one that we snuck up on, and I crit it for like 100.
Hello, I'm Chance. If everybody would like to reintroduce themselves, that we have new people.
For those just
Yeah.
joining, my name is Eric, also known as Harkon of the Black Blade.
Hi, I'm Caleb. I'm playing Orly Mass.
I'm Drew. I'm Drew. My character's name is Molo.
I'm Brendan. I'm playing as Gareth Reyna.
I'm Jacob, playing as Lyra Valkyrie.
Alright. Hopefully that helps.
That's all you get.
That's all you get.
Alright, so, whose turn was it?
It was the small stick's turn.
It was. And he went, so yes, it is Zabara.
Wait, who's it?
No, you go after her.
How low did she roll?
She rolled pretty low.
Oh.
You rolled just a bit low.
Yeah.
So Dabara is going to make her 3 attacks. And she's
What is
going,
the song? Please tell us.
she's going to roll for her recharge.
Alright,
She rolled 3.
so she does not return.
No recharge. So she's going to make 1 bite attack and then 2 claw
Strength of
claws.
1,000.
Alright,
So,
Yeah,
we're going to say she's going to keep up with this thing.
gotcha. So she's staying by the head?
Yeah.
Alright.
Very
Maybe
soft.
it's still serpent.
I literally just looked it up.
Probably not the only
Yeah,
way,
that
but
makes
probably
sense.
definitely the best way.
Yeah. When it loads, can I like keep up with it with my character? Could I have been doing that, or?
Technically, it's not really a rule. That's sort of what the thinking is when you run up on them. Is you are keeping up. It's just by the format of D&D combat, it doesn't look that way. But it's like within that moment, you are technically staying right by them.
Okay, cool. Alright, so bite. A dirty
Hey, you were
20.
right.
A bite dirty 20.
Yes, that hits.
A claw. A 13.
Oh, is this on the big one?
Yes.
All right, roll damage for the first.
Okay,
Attack.
so 2 d10s. 4, 9 plus 6, so Okay, 15 plus 6.
It's fishing for something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Oh God, no.
Black Void has joined the game.
No, that's the dragon.
I'm having
dead
trouble
one?
doing
That is the dead dragon.
I'm having
I was
trouble
about
doing that. 15 plus 6.
21.
Suddenly a pit opens
So,
up.
Black
so
hole.
it was 15 piercing damage
Uh-huh.
and 6 poison damage.
Okay, to the big one?
Yes.
So yeah, you all watch as Zabara swoops down again onto the head, digging her claws into the body. She
This is a
and chomps down around the top of the head. And you see there's a moment of struggle from the serpent before you hear the sound. And you watch as the serpent's body goes limp.
Ooh.
As she just tears a chunk out and tosses it across the room and
Nice.
yeah. So the large serpent is dead.
nice.
The music stopped as soon as he died because he's no longer. Oh no.
Phase 2.
He's back for round four.
They're grappled like, great! Oh, yeah, now.
And then with her,
Why don't we hear more boss music?
The skin sheds. Mothra appears. Prepare for combat.
she'll turn around facing
Uh-huh.
this smaller serpent,
Yeah,
furl her
serpent.
wings, and then flap her wings against the ground and shoot towards this one,
Is,
Alright.
making the 2 claw attack.
Yep.
is its body still going like that?
No, its tail ends about here.
Damn. I was
Yeah.
hoping Flaming Sphere would still be on.
No, it's much smaller than the other one.
A 14.
Still burning up the corpse.
14 does not.
Mm.
And a dirty 20.
30-20 hits. It's a very good song.
14.
14 damage.
14 slashing damage.
Alright, this one is dead.
They're both dead?
No,
Oh.
I was just talking about the other one.
Damn, that was easy.
And then she'll use her critical presence on that one.
She can do that again.
She can do it as many times as she wants, as long as a new creature.
16. Alright, so it succeeds. It is not frightened. The serpent squares up to the dragon like, he's a bitch.
As long as a new creature is involved each time the critical presence is used.
Technically, it's not a new creature, but sure.
It wasn't part of the one creature, so it's not a used presence.
Oh, sure. Okay. Alright. So that is the end of her turn. Correct? Lyra. You did notice, this did not seem to notice you when it passed by you.
Next up, he's going to bonus action and move the hex on
Yeah.
him. And he
So-
don't like hex.
So you all watch as the deep shadows in this cave sort of seem to extend outwards from where they are and cling onto the body of this serpent.
Creepy.
Shadow and stuff. And then afterwards,
Of course.
no.
No.
Lewis is at 18.
18 hits.
Alright, what is 3? So it's 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 6 is 21 plus 15 is 6.
Nice. Alright.
And then we're gonna. This seems like the safe spot.
You could get like right here.
Okay, yeah.
But it definitely has noticed your presence now. I think, yeah, that's a safe bet. Alright. Is that the end of your turn? Orly.
Oh God! Alright, so I definitely want to try and escape this grapple
Okay.
I'm in.
So it's another contested. Well, yeah. Since it's a slippery creature, I'll allow you to do acrobatics. attempt to get out. Huh? Not Dex.
That's 11.
You're unable to wiggle out.
Oh boy.
I'll say that your movement is technically 0, so that used your movement. So even if you had escaped, it would have still been 0.
Okay.
But you still have your action and bonus action.
For my bonus action, then I will take my last elixir. I'm going to maybe have one arm free while I'm still grappling. I'm going to pop a little pocket over here, and then I'm going to sip it, and it's going to be a transform potion.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and transform into just a tiny little bird that'll just
Alright.
escape.
So yeah,
So-
in a puff of smoke, you see just this little sparrow there, fluttering as
It's a druid.
you are free of the grapple.
I'm just like trying to fly as far away as I can.
Alright. I imagine they have like a 40-foot fly speed.
Yeah. Maybe I can.
I'm gonna say 40. So yeah, you just straight up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up and start working my way away from it, but just straight up to get out of there.
Gotcha. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Back to the top of Harkon. She did get her legendary action. All right.
Actually,
Right now, Dabara is kind of like up on the monolithic crystal, like claws dug in, so she can just with her tail.
hold on. If she's on top of the crystal, is that...
She's like on the side of it with her claws dug into it.
Is the serpent within 10 feet? Is it...
Technically, yeah.
Okay. Am I within 10 feet? No, I'm out of it. Okay.
Of the serpent? Yes.
No, I think I'm out of it within. Pretty sure I'm out.
I would say no. The only reason the serpent is because it's so big.
No, I know the serpent is within 10 feet. I'm
Yes.
not within 10 feet.
You are not.
Good. It's going to use 2 actions to use the wing attack.
Okay.
The serpent and anyone within 10 feet of the dragon must succeed on a DC 19 dex save. On a dex save from the dragon. From the serpent.
At disadvantage? Oh, it's going to have that. Yeah, roll 19 and a 4. So 4.
Yeah, and so 2d6 and be knocked
Did that.
prone.
It can't really knock prone.
You can turn on its back.
Not actually.
Yeah, and then it
I
just.
didn't notice.
It may be dead before the
Does it
flame
have
ball
the
gets back
immune
to it.
condition for being prone?
I'm gonna say yes.
16
16 damage?
Alright. And
I'll do anything. Just hanging out
Alright.
with other teams.
Yeah,
I'll join you.
What instrument do you play, Bard?
Right now, a lute, but I also have a violin.
Yeah, it's a hand flute.
I'm just gonna like sit there practicing one of them.
And then
Oh yeah, I'm like in the cave, like
I've always wanted to make a bar.
Yeah,
you can
she
fly.
pops off
Right.
the crystal and just.
flies halfway
I've always wanted to make
Alright.
a bard that uses a sketchbook,
And then.
and whenever he does bardic inspiration,
Okay.
he just holds up like a smiley face or
Thank
something.
For my turn, move up.
it's like a shitty poster that has like a random thing. It's just like you got this,
Yeah.
or like inspiration, or like
Downsizing it, because we're a team, but we can always use one
excuse
less.
19 hits.
Chance.
What?
A bard, but their instrument is that they just have demotivational posters.
Hang in there.
How much damage?
the waiting
I
screen
just-
on there is like a cat holding
so
onto a
19,
branch and so we hanging
Yeah,
there.
they get one hit.
The first one will be my first one.
Love it.
I'm on one of those Reddits where it's like anti-work stuff, and they were talking about how they were like, they had their highest grossing week or whatever, and it was like, oh, you guys did great, and that was it. And someone posted a demotivational poster downsizing when we're doing great, but we could always use one less. And he said he got in so much trouble for that.
Oh hey, my tray's done charging.
Now it can light itself.
Your cookie tray, you know, for making cookies.
Yeah, definitely.
Not that bad boy.
Yeah.
Look at it. It glows.
It's for cookie making.
For only cookie making.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Someone was just handing those out.
Yeah, literally. You got the total of my first
What
test.
did you?
Damage.
What is today? I don't
What
know.
was it?
Some would say a holiday.
It's a Wednesday.
No, yesterday was
Wednesday
Got
in
it.
April.
And then for my second
my roommate kept telling me yesterday was bicycle day, where the
Gotcha.
person who invented LSD, after taking his first dose of it, rode home on a bicycle.
Yeah, it's weird to think that we wouldn't have LSD if the guy who created it followed proper lab procedures.
Those things come
Wasn't
about.
there just like one bucket that's been going around for a hot minute that he made?
I don't know.
Forget about it. Like, apparently there's like enough LSD.
But no, it was literally like he was working with it because I think they were studying it to like something to do with digestion, and he got some on his hand and he was like, oh, he just licked it off, and like that's not something you're supposed to do in a
That's
lab.
a lot. That's totally what you do.
And then he took.
And then he took a bike ride home and was like, I feel fucking awesome.
That's a lot, though.
23.
Yes.
Nice.
We're talking you
This thing is
It's
hurt.
just listed.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna bite it.
Alright. Oh. Fishy.
Oh.
Go ahead.
That's good. Oh, it's still 11.
Wait, are you
Um,
Huh?
No, I'm biting the snake.
Harkon is biting it.
Yeah, he could bonus action right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my shifter.
He's done it before. I don't think it ever hit though.
16.
And it still hasn't. Yeah, you attempt to bite into it, but it's so large. It's like you're just like slamming your teeth like it's not working. It also tastes very bad.
I guess I want to rewrite that.
It's like gumming it.
No.
You have attempted your third bite. You suddenly realize the reason you haven't been able to bite is you
that
have
will-
no teeth.
That'll be the end of my turn. and the
Teeth
ball
keep
will
falling
be
out when you're trying to fight.
Third legendary action to take attack
Alright.
for a 30.
30?
30.
Yeah, that hits.
30.
Close enough.
I do. We had another roll off, remember?
Nine.
We had another
Nine
roll off,
to
remember?
hit?
Yeah.
9
Oh,
damage.
9 damage.
Hey, it's still damage.
Yeah.
Alright. So Garrett.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna run back, back into the fray. I'm dashing.
Mm-hmm.
We get right up to you.
Ew.
I just grab you from behind. Hey man, you got this. Pat on the shoulder.
I don't like being touched!
You get bardic again.
I think I lose it because I don't like being touched.
Muller's like, I hate this, but I see where you're coming from.
It's like a nice little shoulder massage. In my body.
Well, he's just like, Muller's like, mm.
Yeah, you get.
Alright, my turn?
Yes.
Alright, so...
Oh, did you want to do anything else? You dash.
I dash, bonus action.
Yeah,
bardic.
so.
Fly fisherman style, I whip that flaming spear and get it to move 30 feet.
Deck save?
Yep.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage is a 10.
Alright. Oh.
That disadvantage has been really helping y'all out.
Dex.
Dex. Hex Dex.
There it is.
And dance sticks.
That is... Ooh, that is a nice 13.
13. Alright.
Yeah, bardic.
Yeah, let me do Bardic as well.
Should be like, I don't know, this
Plus 2.
So 15?
15.
Nice.
And that's just gonna sit on there and make him all twisty.
Alright.
Yeah.
Follow people.
Yes, this is Noir. Alright. Anything else? Just cooking up some serpent.
I'm safe where I am.
Alright. The serpent is it doesn't like where it is right
I
now.
wouldn't like it
I'm
either.
gonna use a movement.
Maybe I'll get around here.
A little bit around the
Where
corner.
are you going, bud?
Nice spot to be.
It just comes around the corner like you trying to run, boy. Alright, no, it does not like where it is, so it's not smart enough to disengage, but it is going to attempt to go this way.
I had a feeling.
Towards that cave, so I need Harkon and Gareth, I believe that is, to make deck saves to attempt to move out of his path.
May I also
just-
make attack of opportunity?
I'm glad I moved.
Well, it depends on your deck.
Yeah. He was gonna come.
23.
Alright, you may make an attack of opportunity.
30, 20 on damage save.
You are okay as well. You're able to completely avoid it.
Can I also attack?
If you so wish. I was gonna say you could, but you're still actually.
No, on this out of the way.
Technically, I think Debarra would as well.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Burning Sphere. It does something on its turn, correct?
When you move the spear, blah blah blah, spear, blah blah blah. I feel like there's something where if it crashes into it.
Yeah,
Technically,
that's
it
what
is moving this direction, so it would be hitting it.
Okay. So.
Alright, so 17 hits. What was yours? Was 23, right? Or that was your save. What did your two attack?
Mine was a 17. The brothers was a 24.
Yes, to both.
Okay, cool.
So does it need to make another dex check, or is it?
If it does, it failed. I already did it.
Boom. That is 13 damage.
Nice.
9 damage. Do I take any damage from the swing cast?
No, because you were able to. It's not as large as the other one, so you were able to completely avoid it. Three damage.
Yeah, 23 damage from me. And the Debarra. 18. And then another 7 from poison.
Yeah. You do notice the poison isn't as effective as you might think it to be, but yeah. Oh man, I think it's just running at this point.
We don't need it, yeah.
Debarra is.
We kind of.
It is her turn.
Alright,
Yeah, it's
I don't need it.
I'm saying we.
But you could collect
The parts. You know,
Nice.
if they're useful.
Yeah, so
for
she got her recharge.
Fleshy.
Debarra will see it run, smirk, fly over to right
I don't
here,
have a bat coat.
and release
I
poison.
literally have the
Concept?
cloak of the bat. It literally gives me all the powers of Dracula except for the vampire things.
It's really convenient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make one if you're if
Um,
you're 14 or yeah, I think it's 17.
Does it
No.
include a version of garlic?
No, it's like fly, turn into a bat. That's it.
So all of the
Yeah,
of
14.
the abilities of a vampire, except for the ones that aren't these two abilities.
All the good ones, you know.
It did not like that. Alright. Lyra.
Kill it.
You can stand right there and throw other glass at it, can't you?
Yeah, but I could also move over here.
So as you see this thick, sickly green mist clear, the serpent loudly hacking in this from this poison. What are you doing?
It's a
That's an
40-year-old.
Yeah.
It's a 40-year-old middle-aged woman.
Alright. One of those is a nat 1, and 2 are 19s, but they're technically 29s.
I mean, yes. The nat 1, roll another attack.
This?
Yeah, roll an Eldritch Blast attack.
Like a spell attack?
Yes.
Oh, that's 24.
Okay. That hits tomorrow, right? Alright. Go ahead and roll damage for the serpent.
So colored die match up with the right ones.
Okay.
Serpent gets 12 plus 6. Oh yeah. Or not plus 6.
Yeah. Debarra is not hexed, so remember that.
Yeah. That just didn't know that.
Smurfy gets.
You need food to survive.
10
No, you don't.
plus 10. 12 plus 10 plus 10.
12 plus 20,
Yeah.
32.
Force.
Yep.
Wait, Dabara.
Mm-hmm.
She gets 11 plus 3. Force.
So 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you add
So,
hex dice to it?
How would you like to do this?
Can you add hex dice?
No, she's not.
No, I totally did. It's just 11. My bad.
How would you like to do this?
Oh, man, this might be
All right. So yeah, as it's somewhat slowed from having to cough out this poisonous gas, you watch as this small half-elven woman releases these 3 bright purple beams of energy. One of them strikes. Yeah, they're like black with a purple border. Purple border. It's like a solid black mass with like a purple hue.
It doesn't matter what color your
It
blacks
matters so
are.
much.
It really does.
Anyways,
I mean, imagine if it was
you
orange.
see as she releases these bolts of energy. One of them strikes the dragon in the thigh as it kind of and looks back, but the other 2 you see as they almost swirl around each other, piercing into the back, and you see as it out the other side, just an explosion of this dark blue, thick, viscous blood as it splatters against the wall, and you hear the whoa, whoa, whoa,
Just so you know.
as the serpent lies there still.
Cool on something.
You should have used that actually, because it's on your next roll.
Didn't realize.
Too bad.
Roll a d20.
Why?
Just roll a d20.
This is the one for Dabara. That's a 28.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not sure what I'm rolling
It was
So,
okay.
It was
combat
just-
over.
So, you look around. The chamber seems to be silent for your enemies for the moment.
It's literally just laying there dead, and all of a sudden it's just like, thunk, and then it goes out.
And then the necromancer comes out. All right. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute bathroom smoke break. We will be back shortly, and thank you for hanging around. If you don't mind, Brendan.
Let's see if
That was a
I
nasty ass thing. I feel like I just fell into that situation, literally.
They fought 4 of them at once.